Terminator 7 has to be one of the most beleaguered sequels in recent years. Announced way back in 2019, the flops of the latest movies seem to bury any attempt to resurrect the franchise's former glory. Yet the Terminator saga is getting an anime spin-off from Netflix titled Terminator Zero. The first season will have 8 episodes, and just yesterday, EW gave us the first look at the show. The anime takes place in Japan in 1997, just moments before Judgment Day, the pivotal event in the series, when the military AI network Skynet gained self-awareness and annihilated humanity. A soldier from this hellish future travels back in time to protect a scientist named Malcolm Lee, who is working on launching a rival AI system to Skynet. Chasing him is a relentless human-looking killing machine. The creators of the anime promise to maintain the spirit of James Cameron's original films, but won't include the Connor family. Showrunner Mattson Tomlin mentioned that their series will feel more like a horror than an action flick. Terminator Zero premieres on Netflix on August 29th. Fans of the franchise have mixed feelings about this. On one hand, it's good news, but on the other, it's not exactly what the audience has been craving. However, there's some exciting news about the next live-action Terminator. According to many reputable sources, James Cameron himself is writing the script for the 7th installment, but don't expect him to direct it. Cameron is currently focusing on the Avatar franchise and simply doesn't have the time for Terminator. That said, Cameron mentioned he has an old draft from the 2010s that's been gathering dust and might serve as the basis for the 7th movie. He hasn't shared many details, only stating that the best time for this adaptation would be when the AI industry has significantly developed and society has reacted to these advancements. Cameron made these remarks before the release of Avatar 2, and now we're witnessing AI taking over more aspects of human life. In the coming years, almost every technology will likely have AI integration, from vacuum cleaners to missile systems. Recently, they even showcased pre-build of robots based on ChatGPT that can follow human commands, recognize colors, materials, and objects. If this isn't the perfect time for a reboot of a franchise about machines trying to conquer humanity, what is? Terminator 7 could ride this hype train, delivering a film with dystopian and horror elements, exploring what our dark future might look like under the rule of various AIs. Cameron wants to observe the development of real AI a bit more to tweak his draft script. The new movie will likely be called simply The Terminator, just like the original, and it will serve as a soft reboot of the franchise. This means we can forget about all the concepts we've seen in previous films. So the new Terminator might not even feature a Terminator. Imagine a movie about Skynet without robots, without future wars, and without time travel. Hard to picture, right? But it's an unexplored concept. And Cameron might find it fascinating to go down this path. The new movie will definitely not be a continuation of the previous ones, not even the first and second parts. It will be an entirely new story with a fresh concept of AI uprising. And the Terminators we're used to might not be there. Whether this decision will be for the better remains to be seen. In short, all subsequent films, starting from the second one, were built on the ideas of the original, where Cameron pondered a dystopian future back in 1984. Now it's 2024 and we are much closer to facing real problems from AI. Cameron sees that things are developing differently than he envisioned. Robot construction hasn't advanced much, but exoskeletons are making strides. I'm convinced that in the new Terminator, the enemies won't be killer robots, but AI-controlled exoskeletons carrying their owners' corpses. Creepy, right? We haven't seen anything like that before. The talk about the 7th part having horror elements has been around for a while. Late last year, Cameron mentioned that discussions about the next Terminator were already underway, and he expressed a desire to focus more on neural networks rather than killer cyborgs. This confirms my suspicions. Additionally, Terminator 7 will feature an entirely new cast, and it's unlikely Arnold Schwarzenegger will make an appearance. Arnold himself recently announced he's done with the franchise. He acknowledged that the last 2 installments weren't the best. The creators of Terminator 7 need to come up with an outstanding idea to draw in viewers. While I love the original movies with Arnold, I agree with him here. We've seen the aging skin concept twice already, and using it repeatedly would be ridiculous. There are plenty of actors who could fit perfectly into the new series, potentially becoming the new face of the franchise. John Cena and Chris Hemsworth are frequently mentioned in insider rumors. Each of them could bring a fresh take. However, I don't think the studios will rush to reboot the franchise immediately. There's a good chance that the upcoming anime Terminator Zero could serve as the foundation for new films if it proves successful. The showrunners haven't strayed from the canon featuring Arnold, and the events will take place in the same universe. Yet even in Zero, the core of the plot is AI, with cyborgs only mentioned as villains. The anime promises to raise more questions about the use of technology. Could Cameron's vision already be coming to life? We'll see in August. All the audience wants is solid, well-crafted projects. With the cool potential of AI, the creators can reboot the franchise from scratch without relying on nostalgia or trying to bring back old actors and continue their storylines. New Terminator installments should look like fresh visions, distinct from the classic. Sure, there's a lot of risk of flopping, but let's face it, the series has already had its share of flops, proving that the old formula simply doesn't work anymore. In my opinion, the Terminator franchise needs a bold new direction to stay relevant and exciting. The concept of AI has evolved significantly since the original films, and a reboot should reflect these changes. Instead of rehashing old ideas, the new part should explore the implications of AI in today's world, addressing contemporary fears and ethical dilemmas. This could reinvigorate the franchise and attract a new generation of fans. The new film will definitely not be a continuation of the previous ones, not even the first and second parts. It will be an entirely new story with a fresh concept of AI uprising, and the Terminators we're used to might not be there. Whether this decision will be for the better remains to be seen. Cameron believes the best time for this adaptation would be when the AI industry has significantly developed and society has reacted to these advancements. Given the rapid advancements in AI, the timing seems ideal for such a reboot. Cameron's vision is clear. The franchise needs to evolve to stay relevant. Fans want solid, well-crafted projects. With the cool potential of AI, the creators can reboot the franchise from scratch without relying on nostalgia or trying to bring back old actors and continue their storylines. New Terminator installments should present fresh visions distinct from the classics. Whether this radical new direction will resonate with fans is yet to be seen, but one thing is certain: the old formula no longer works. The franchise needs innovation, and Cameron seems ready to deliver just that. Right now, we're eagerly waiting for more official news about the new Terminator. It's all pretty straightforward. James Cameron has a draft script ready, and for now, that's enough. Everything hinges on the success of Terminator Zero. If the anime hits big, the announcement and production launch of a live-action sequel won't be far behind. Some staff writer will flesh out the rest of the script, and the director's chair will go to whoever's passionate enough to take it. Ideally, I'd love to see Gareth Edwards, the mastermind behind the recent The Creator, step up as director. His visual and narrative style would be perfect for the new Terminator movies, but time will tell. I'll keep you updated on this channel.